What? Did you do the 3 seconds yet?
We're standing here with Nigel Pendykoski. Nigel, talk about your run tonight. But first, let's talk about your first win in a dirt car at Ransomville. You ran the novice, you won it. What did that mean to you on a couple weekends?
It was amazing. You know, we've been working so hard, and it was nice to finally get it done.
What was the difference running with the big boys? You must have been really overwhelmed having Corey McPherson, especially in that one. Were you watching that leaderboard after the night?
I damn right I was. I wasn't really nervous. I tried to just stick to my line and do what I always do. And I did start to get a little nervous the last 5 laps when I saw him coming up on the scoreboard. But it's the first time I've ever watched the scoreboard. But it was a good night.
People are asking me, I thought we'll give this off a shoulder. Talk about why you have the Ivan Little paint scheme on your car for a couple years.
For the rest of my life, I love it. It's a throwback to James, or James's dad, Ivan, driving Ivan Little. He brought the idea to me, and I couldn't say no. It's such a beautiful car, and the flames and everything about it is cool. We've got a lot of people from Ivan's days come on board to help us, so it's pretty cool.
Now you started your racing career in go-karts here at Maryville, went around the eastern states. Talk about your younger days. What made you jump from a huge difference of motors?
Yeah, I did here for my first year, and then we got the bug, and then we did Ransville, Maryville, and then we started traveling, Weedsport, and then down south. And then we just were at the point where we were kind of at the end of go-karts, and then we decided to hop into this, and been fun. It's definitely a huge difference because go-karts don't have suspension, they don't have power, they don't have half anything how a go-kart has, so it was definitely something cool.
Talk about tonight. What was the track like? You know, you were battling Brett Senek and all those guys for the, 30 lapper. What was the track like?
Very slick. It was very dusty. Definitely a track I love because it shows the drivers when you gotta shut it down and drive out of the corner. So I definitely think it was a slippery and fun track tonight.
What's your plans for the 2026 season? You must be a long night of racing.
Long.
I'm sure you're gonna be making that big move for Super Dirt Week in October.
Yeah. So yeah, the big race is gonna be Super Dirt Week, and then we got Maryville, Ransville, and then our series stuff starts soon. So we'll do that, and then just kind of add races in here and there, and should be fun.
Now, were you working to get into the dash tonight? I know it was kind of weird trying to get up to running with tough boys.
Yeah.
What do you think of running with the dash?
To be honest, I didn't really want to do any more tire wear, but I just wanted to get in the redraw, so that was my biggest thing. So I was just happy to just go to redraw. And then we redrew 9, so I was a little scared, but we had lots of laps, so it worked out.
Well, talk about your novice last year, or like when you first came in. What was you're hoping to move up more, or were you going to stay in the sportsman's for most of your career?
The goal is to move up eventually. Novice was just kind of get seat time, get confidence, and then we decided to travel last year. So obviously the goal is small block, but right now we're not really rushing into it. Just kind of again, once you start winning more races and maybe potentially win championships, then we'll move up. But we're not rushing to it.
Well, you're also running with a lot of good guys out here. You got Cody McPherson, you got Matteo Parente, you got all these guys. Do you like racing with these guys weekly basis? I know they do put a heck of a show on. There are bangs and hits, but racing's always racing, right?
Yeah, I like it. It's fun. It's a weekly track, so I want to get the win off my back here because everybody wants to win at their home track. But that's good week to week. Racing's good and service is good. So.
You also got a top 2 or top 3 last year out of Oswego.
Yep.
You always like running those for the last few years.
Yeah.
Talk about when you go to Oswego. It must be fun racing, especially a different track of coming to your weekly basis up there Friday nights.
Yeah, it's definitely a different track. I love going up there. It's such a beautiful place, like facility-wise and track-wise. So I wish I had a couple more races because we could go more, but I'm excited. I think that starts up soon for us, so it should be fun.
Now let's talk about who got you here. If it wasn't for your old man, your grandpa, who would you like to thank?
Everybody, my dad and grandma have been there since the beginning, and then my best friend Nigel too. Us 3, us 4 of us, I guess, would really be able to do it. And obviously James, because James puts a big part of this, and just everybody that's on the car. Everybody puts so much effort in, and like when we won on Friday, it was just nice to give everybody that relief of all the hard work we put in. So we definitely put a lot of hours in this, so it seems to be paying off.
So if you guys want to follow Nigel Pendykoski, you guys can follow him on Facebook. And have a good night.